Hey guys, what's going on? I am Zach and welcome to a bit of a different video. Today I wanted to talk about the Holiday 2015 games. And as of recording this, it's actually halfway through October. And I consider October to be part of the holiday season. So to start things off, we're going to have to go back just a few days to October 9th when the Uncharted Collection released. The Uncharted Collection is a game that I have played, and I actually just bet Uncharted 1, so that's still very early on in the mind. But when they first came out, I didn't play Uncharted 1, I didn't play Uncharted 2, but I did play Uncharted 3 and the Vita version of Golden Abyss. So 1 and 2 I'm looking forward to because, well, I just finished 1, so I played 1 and that was okay. The general consensus is that the Vita version is better, Golden Abyss is better than Uncharted 1. They're very similar, they both only take place in a jungle and they're both very average. I mean, well, it came out in 2007, so it's average by 2015 standards, but it was a good game. And I'm definitely excited to jump into Uncharted 2 because it's kind of hotly debated on the internet if Uncharted 2 is better than Uncharted 3. I did really enjoy Uncharted 3, so if Uncharted 2 is better, definitely looking forward to that. Bluepoint, the guys that ported this game, they've done a fucking fantastic job. It runs great, especially considering I played the Ratchet and Clank collection earlier this year for PS3, and that was, it was okay, but it was very averagely done. This port is top notch. Like I said, I haven't played Uncharted 1 before, so I'm not quite sure about all the stuff they added in. I think they retooled the controls a little bit, and I can't really tell, but it was fun. I'm looking forward to playing Uncharted 2. Not sure if I'll jump through Uncharted 3 again. I probably will. I mean, come on, I'm coming off Uncharted 2. I'm probably just going to jump straight into Uncharted 3. So I'm looking forward to that. After that, apparently Yoshi's Woolly World comes out today, October 16th. That's been out in my country, Australia, for 3 months now, at least 3 months now, so have fun with that, America. I don't know why you guys didn't get it months ago, but I guess maybe... No, there really is no reason for that, because it came out in Japan, it came out in the UK, it came out here. Did they just No, there was no real reason, I don't understand it. But from all accounts, it's just a Yoshi game. They're fun. Apparently it kind of blows its load in the first 2 worlds and it kind of gets a little repetitive after that. But if you're looking for a platformer, if you're a big Yoshi fan, which I know a lot of people are, it's probably worth your time. And if you're a Wii U one, there's not a whole lot coming out other than that, so you may as well pick it up. After that though, October 20th, Guitar Hero Live. We're starting to get into some of the interesting stuff. Guitar Hero Live, I think I'm done with music, like plastic music games forever. People are saying this one's doesn't look as good as the last ones. It's got a new guitar with new controls. Yeah, I don't know why they even thought. Did anyone want Guitar Hero back? Honestly, did anyone at all? It feels like it's a time and place. Can you even get your old songs off Guitar Hero? I stopped playing Guitar Hero at World Tour, so I'm not sure how much, DLC stuff goes on in those games, but I don't think it's worth it. I mean, don't bother with guitar instruments again. And what's the other one? Rock Band. That's coming out as well. I didn't even put that on my list here, so yeah, don't bother. If you like those games, it's probably gonna be fun, but I mean, do you really want another drum set sitting around your living room again? I don't think you do. And honestly, you know what? We can talk about Rock Band now, because like I said, I'm in Australia. Rock Band, I think it's twice the price for the entire kit in this country. And it's also been delayed now, so you can actually get Rock Band cheaper and earlier if you order on Amazon from the US and get it shipped into this country, which is fucking ridiculous. So that's all I want to say about those 2 games. After that though, October 23rd, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, I played Assassin's Creed 1, got bored of it. I skipped 2, which people say is the best one, and then I jumped straight into Brotherhood. I got bored of that as well. And that's as far as I got of Assassin's Creed. I don't quite get why people love this franchise, because most of them have been pretty average. I mean, the last good one was Black Flag, right? And I was interested in Black Flag, honestly, because pirate game? You fucking kidding me? Yeah, I'm down for a pirate game. But you can't, it's got the Assassin's Creed title on it. I'm not about to jump into a game, well, when Black Flag came out, 2013 it must have, because Unity last year balls it up, so it must have been 2013. So it's 6 or 7 entries in the franchise, but then I don't want to jump 6 or 7 entries into a franchise. That's the same reason I didn't play Metal Gear Solid, honestly, because I didn't want to like, I know the story, apparently the story of Metal Gear Solid takes a kind of a back seat, unlike the other games, but I still want to know all that stuff, so I just pass it and let it go. Honestly, I'm going to do the same thing with Assassin's Creed. Victorian London does look awesome, but it's just Assassin's Creed. I don't want anything to do with Assassin's Creed. I know that sounds like a real dickhead thing to say, but that's honestly how I feel at this point. And here's another franchise I don't want anything to do with at this point, Halo. Halo 5 comes out on the 27th of October, which is honestly, that's really snuck up on me. I haven't heard anything about Halo. Here, look, I didn't own an Xbox as a kid. You know, parents, like, you can have a PS2, you can have a GameCube, you're not having all three. And I was like, well, I'm gonna stick to the PS2 because I want to play like Ratchet and Clank and shit. And GameCube was like necessary for Pokemon Coliseum and shit like that. And it's like, well, Ratchet and Pokemon, or Pokemon and some guy that doesn't talk who fights aliens. You know what? I think I'm gonna just go with the furry animal and his lunchbox buddy over that. But Halo 5, people fucking love that shit. The only exposure I've ever had to Halo was co-op, you know, at a friend's house, and you know, it doesn't. And that's not the right way to play it, but it doesn't really attract me at all. And now that I'm in the position where I could own an Xbox One, like I said, same thing with Assassin's Creed. We're 5 entries into Halo now, and I'm done with it. There's no jumping on point. But people that like it say it looks good. I mean, they haven't had, I think the last good Halo people liked was 3, because 4 was shit, and there's like ODST as well, right? So it's been a while since there's been a decent Halo. If you're into that though, it's probably a safe bet to pick that up. Best of luck, Halo fans. Hope you enjoy it, because you've had a pretty shit few years lately. But apparently 343 is doing a pretty decent job with this one, so hopefully it turns out pretty good. Then there's like a week or two break, and then we get into November. And this is where it... fuck, November 10th, man, it's a fucking mindfuck. But before that, November 6th, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I have played all the Call of Duties since Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 1 is probably my favorite. I didn't really care for Black Ops 2, but by the time Black Ops 2 came out, I really wasn't spending too much time with Call of Duty anymore. Yeah, pretty much since Black Ops 2, I pretty much just play them through the summer, which we're here is like till February, and by then I'm done with it. So I'll pick this up because they're always super cheap at launch. So I'll pick it up then, and I'll probably just play it over until the first. Ironically enough, it's until the first DLC piece drops. Then go, you know what? I don't need this anymore. So I'll just sit it to the side. But it does look good. Zombies are back. People love zombies. Campaign's meant to be longer. There's meant to be more multiplayer modes, more multiplayer maps. So it's probably going to be a pretty decent game, honestly. I mean, you know, Call of Duty is kind of the whipping boy for AAA games, but they are good games. They do run well. And honestly, the Black Ops stories are decent enough. So, you know what? I'm totally in. After that though, here's the big one. November 10th, Fallout motherfucking 4. Now I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking hypocrite here, because I just said, you know, oh, I don't want to play Assassin's Creed or Halo because they're, you know, 7th and 10th entries in the series, but Fallout 4 looks fucking bonkers, man. And as far as I understand, you don't need to know anything of the other ones, and the same things for Assassin's Creed. Halo, you do need to know the lore. But Assassin's Creed, you don't need to know the other ones, but fucking Fallout 4 looks too good to pass up. I actually went back and watched the E3 announcement a few days ago. I don't know why, because I was bored probably. And fuck me, man, that game looks so good. I don't know much about it. I mean, it doesn't look good. The graphics look super average, but it looks fucking fun to play. So that, I mean, I don't need to sit here and preach to you about Fallout 4. You already know that looks fucking intense. But here's... Also on November 10th, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Apparently Square Enix just wants to watch their properties get fucking trounced by other games. Rise of Tomb Raider looks good. Like I said, I don't have an Xbox One. This is the one that I do want to play out of Halo and Gears of War. Tomb Raider is the game I do want to play on Xbox. It's coming to PS4 in a year's time, so that's probably where I'll play it. I know this one looks better than the first remake. You know, the Tomb Raider, I don't remember what it was called. Was it just called Tomb Raider a couple years ago? I mean, it got a remake on PS4 and Xbox One. But people were saying that wasn't Tomb Raider-y enough. Apparently this one's bringing it back. There's more tombs. That's good. So that looks like fun. There's like 300 microtransactions in it though. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That sounds suspicious as fuck, but I mean, it looks good. Not much more you can say about it really. What is it? I feel like there's something else I want to say about Tomb Raider, but I can't put my finger on it. I mean, well, I guess we can talk about the Xbox One exclusivity deal. It's kind of fucked up, but, you know, goes to the highest bidder, I guess. Next up, let's move on. November 20th. This is just here because I feel like I wanted to talk about it, and I feel like I needed a 3DS game on the list, and that's Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I did play, which one did I play? I must have played Mystery Dungeon Blue back whenever that came out. I mean, it was fun. It had fucking feels for days, and I did enjoy it, so I do like these kind of, as far as the Pokemon spin-offs go, the Mystery Dungeon ones are probably the best. I know which, was it Darkness and Time, which released after Blue and Red? They were both good as well. I didn't play them though because I was kind of done with, you know, Pokemon spin-offs by that point. But after that, they did release, there is a Mystery Dungeon game on the 3DS. People say it sucks though, so never got into that either. But this one, well, fuck, I don't know. It could go either way. I'm not gonna play it. I know that much. I'm not dropping $60, which is the price of a 3DS game here, and they never go down in price. So this is just going to be one of those games that always looked interesting to me, but I just pass it up because, you know, I don't want to. I'm not willing to spend my money on this game. It's probably a shit thing to say, isn't it? But that's honestly the truth. Also on November 20th though is Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, and this is only here because the Mario Tennis games hold a special place in my heart, honestly. And I also feel like I need to talk about something Nintendo because there's fuck all Nintendo coming. I mean, there's Yoshi's Woolly World a couple like today, but that's already out in this country, so that's old news. Other than that, there's Xenoblade Chronicles on December 4th, but I don't fucking know anything about Xenoblade again. I know there's like some sort of crazy Xeno multiverse, but it doesn't look interesting to me at all. I mean, Shook was a good character in Smash Bros to play as, but I'm not interested in playing any of those games. So if you're into that, there's that. But Mario Tennis Smash is it's just such an average game, you know? It's the sort of game you find in a used bin at GameStop for 20 bucks and you go, well, fuck, alright, sure, I guess we can try this out. They're fucking shoehorned in power-ups and crap. It's not... This is their holiday game. It's Mario Tennis, for crying out loud. Well, I don't know what Nintendo are thinking. I mean, well, I guess Link... Oh, not Link. Legend of Zelda was meant to be here, but I'm not interested in that either, because that passed me by as a kid, and I'm honestly... Look, I don't want to sound like a prick, but I know Zelda fans are fucking hardcore, and I'm kind of glad that I'm not part of that, because I don't want to lose my life to the man in the green tunic. But let's move on. December 1st, Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3, I mean, it looks fucking nuts. Explosions, open world, grapple. It just looks like a lot of gamers' wet dream, but I need a little more... Well, look, here's the thing. When you have a game that's all about explosions and, you know, fucking flying around the world in not jetpacks, like a wingsuit, I can't see there's much room for storytelling, honestly, because I don't know. Look, here's what I'm on the fence about. I might wait till the reviews come out and see what people think about it, but from everything I've seen Just Cause 3, it kind of looks just like, here, have fun, and I need more than explosions. I need a story out of a game like this. But I mean, people are hardcore about it, so I'm sure it's gonna be a good game. Honestly, I just don't think it's for me, much like Halo and Assassin's Creed. They're both gonna be great games, but they're just not for me. But I want to give an honorable mention to the final game on my list, which has unfortunately been pushed back. Hitman. Hitman is a game that I didn't play any entry in, but for whatever reason, this one looked fucking interesting as fuck to me. I don't like their release schedule, but hold on a second. I don't know what's going on outside, but fuck, forget about it. Just was... fuck. Hitman looks good. It's been pushed back. So be it. The release schedule looked like shit anyway. I think it's coming out March now, or April. March is kind of busy, so hopefully it's April, because there's a lot of stuff I want to play in March. But Hitman, rest in peace, little guy. I look forward to playing you, but I guess it'll be next year now. And that wraps up the games of 2015 that I'm interested in, or that look interesting at all. I think I'm gonna do these more regularly, like every 3 months. So we just did October, November, December. January and February are usually pretty quiet, but there's a couple games in March I want to play, like Uncharted and Ratchet and Clank. I'm sure I can find a couple other games to talk about. So I think we'll do these every 3 months. Sounds like a good idea. So until then, guys, let me know what your most anticipated games of this year are, what games you think are gonna flop. Until next time, guys, I am Zach. You can follow me on Twitter at im_Zax. Farewell.